Hi friends. So I thought I would start something a bit different than what I've done on the channel before, and I thought I'd bring you a speed build video of me starting a new sandbox zoo on Planet Zoo. Now, I've probably got about maybe like 100 hours on this game now, so I'm not like an absolute pro. But I feel like I've had enough time on the game to kind of get a feel for it and stuff. So I thought I'd start a new video because I seem to get bored of them. I kind of do like a little bit of a start, and then I make it all look nice, and then I'm like, okay, I finished. Let's start again and do something else. So I thought, well, if I document it and put it all on the YouTubes, as you people call it, well, it is called YouTubes. What am I on about? I thought maybe I'd actually finish a zoo and it'll be nice. So I've actually called this zoo Zephyr Zoo. No idea why. Just thought it was cool. So I'll actually talk about the zoo now. So this zoo, I'm kind of going for like a classic kind of look. I kind of like the classic looking zoos rather than any other sort of zoo, just because I don't know, that's just my kind of style. Going into the zoo with, well, kind of with all my zoos really, I never sort of plan anything out. I just sort of go with what I feel takes me and just think, yes, this is what we'll do here. I always try and start with like a plaza kind of thing, just because it helps, disperse the guests a bit better than just like one big path, just one chunk of like 10 wide path. I do know how to get rid of the entrance, but I thought it sort of like worked well with the sort of theme I was going with anyway. Plus, I'm lazy and I couldn't be bothered to build a new one, so we're going with that one. So this is just me building the plaza. We were going to use that one fountain that just comes with the game, but I thought, you know what? Let's make one. So, I mean, it's not much different than what it was before, but I've made this one, so it's obviously better. I've never sort of done like a little seating area like around the fountain. If I put a fountain in, I usually just put the fountain. But then sometimes it does look a little bit bare, so I thought, well, I'll have a play around with the benches, and then I thought, oh, they look a bit just like plopped there, so I put the wall behind, and I think it worked okay. I mean, I did put the brick wall at first, but then I realized that it was just too much red going on with the floor as well, so we changed to the grey stone. I think that's just called stone wall. I think it works okay. I think it works alright. And then I thought, let's put some ivy on it. Let's be really, really exciting and put some ivy on there. Because ivy grows so perfectly, clearly, I've never seen ivy that grows this perfect, but, it's a game, it's allowed, it's fine. So after we finish the plaza, I think I put, like, a toilets in on the side. Yes, I do. So, again, like, the prefab shells for like the classic kind of look, they were already like fantastic, so I don't really bother making my own. Why make your own when the pre-made ones in the game are fine? You do see me later on making like the decoration, like the actual building for the quarantine, because I have no idea why, but in this game all of the staff buildings for that kind of theme all look the same, and then the quarantine building looks like absolute junk, and it really, really bothers me. So I did make one for that. It's not the greatest. I did try and copy the what did I put next to it? I did try to copy the veterinary surgery. I think I did an okay job. The roof was a bit janky, but I'll probably fiddle around with it at some point in time when I feel like do you know what? I started recording this. So today is, what is today? Sunday. So I started recording this. Was it last night? I think it was last night. But like at 11:45 in the night, because I just said, sometimes you just like, you have these ideas that come to you, or you feel really motivated to do something when it's like late at night. That's what happened to me yesterday. So I was just like, I'm going to record this. And then I didn't end up going to bed till like 1:30. But that's beside the point. The point is that I did it. And, I probably could have done it in the middle of the day. But no, I decided to do it late at night. So yes, I'm putting some benches around so I put a food and drinks one side and then a food and drinks the other side, because I don't know what it is with the guests on Planet Zoo, but they always seem to be so excited when they come into the zoo to have food and drink. Like if I'm going to a zoo, food and drink is not my first protocol, but for these guests, it is. And I don't know. So I made sure to put enough in, because whenever I play this game, it seems to be that their happiness levels are so solely based on whether they are hungry or thirsty, which I can totally get behind. I mean, I'm not a very happy person when I'm hungry as well, so I feel their pain. So we're just going in with some like simple decorations now. Nothing too spectacular. I wanted to make a zoo that absolute beginners could make. It might not necessarily be a zoo layout that an absolute beginner might think of doing. Like when I first started the game, I would have never thought to have done this. Like I didn't know you could like do the big plazas. I didn't know you could align plazas to the grid. I thought it was like the 10 wide path, and that was all you had. That's what you were stuck with. So I like a lot. There's definitely going to be more amazing and spectacular entrances and zoos than this one, but I wanted to do one that still looked really, really nice. Wouldn't take like a bajillion years. Like this I think it took me just under an hour to make. So I mean, some of the ones I've seen on YouTube are absolutely insane. Like the patience that people have, I do not have that patience, and I don't think a lot of people are like me and don't have that patience, but they still want it to look good. So I thought, well, let's do something that is a bit of both. It looks good, but it's not going to take you like 5.5 hours to make like one little bit of your zoo. So yeah, still going in with the hedges. I think I go ahead and put like, is it the poplar trees? I think there's like the long skinny trees like behind, just to give it a bit more depth. Fun, not really fun fact, maybe tip is the word I'm looking for. Fun tip when doing there you go, there's those big trees. When you're putting your plants in, you should put shorter ones at the front and bigger ones at the back. Even in like, actual landscaping, this is the rule. I didn't make this up. I don't know if someone told me this or whether I just realized this myself. But yes, layering is important. You know how like onions have layers? Layering, I don't know where I'm going with this. Anyway, so this is me trying to sort out the staff paths. I think I put like the a keeper's hut, the research center, the workshop, and what are they called? A staff room, the one side, and then I put the veterinary surgery, the quarantine, and a staff room the other side. Sometimes I usually kind of put them all in one cluster at the very start, and it just looks like too much. So I thought I'll put them either side of the entrance just to break it up a little bit and have, I don't know, I try not to keep like this obviously is very sort of symmetrical and very sort of straight lines and that kind of stuff. But I'm hoping once we get more into the zoo, it will be less rigid and it will be a bit more creative then. So this is me doing the outside of the quarantine. I'm trying to match the veterinary surgery as best as I can. Obviously, it's a bigger size and it hasn't got the windows at the back. I didn't actually put like a lot of the jazzy roof parts in because I didn't actually notice them until right now. So some of them aren't in, but I try my best. This is me now trying these roofs. Honest to goodness, I applaud the game for putting all these different shaped roofs in, but can I use them? No, I can't. So I did have a go, and then I realised I had nothing to put in that little gap in the middle. Like nothing would work. I was trying to look for like a flat piece. I think you see me like try and put a flat piece in. There we go. But it's just not the right one. So we just abandoned that. And I think I just do 3 lines of the pitch roof, which is like, well, it's fine. I might go ahead. I might go back in and change it a little bit. So it looks better. But guys, this is the first time I've ever done a voiceover on a video, and I'm doing it all in one take. Is that a normal thing to do? Do people do them all in one take? Do you usually sort of have like, I'm assuming, do you have a script? I don't know. I've never done this. Maybe I should ask someone who does over voices. That's the wrong way round for the words. Maybe I should ask someone who does voiceovers, but I don't know. Like, I've seen some people do voiceovers and they just ramble along about random rubbish. So I'm hoping that that is what I'm doing. But I hope that it's still quite entertaining. That bit at the front is so janky, that one bit of roof. I do fix it eventually, but it's still not the best. But I will get better. I've been practicing. This is me rushing my words now. I just can't say the right things. I just had a terrible thought that, oh no, it is recording. Okay, I was just thinking now. I tested to see that it was recording, and then I didn't go back in to make sure that I had pressed record, but it is definitely recording. So that's great. So anyway, so I do go in and fix that, and I think, yes, I put a staff room on the end. I make it a little bit. That's me just showing you how awful that quarantine is. And so yeah, just a staff room on the end. I will like jazz up the what do they call it? Okay, I think we're coming to the end now. The stuff. But this is me trying to do panoramic views. My video editing software was just being a bum and wouldn't let me cut this up. This is supposed to be all slow and nice, but no, you don't get that. So there you go. If you like this video, consider giving it a thumbs up, and hope to see you again soon. Thanks for watching.